Hello everyone, me again. Today we are making, as you see by the title, we're making protein pancakes today. Um, these are great. This is probably going to be a 10, 12, 15 minute live stream today. I actually don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to get into the protein pancakes. Let me make sure everything's set up properly. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. Okay, so enough of me, I guess. Well, no, not enough of me. Oh, look. Hi, Una. Say hello. She's granddad. She goes down to the floor. Okay. Anyway, this camera this doesn't really sit high, but work with me. Maybe we'll get started. So, I already have 2 cups of this protein pancake mix. Measured out. Okay, she's talking. So, probably wondering what it is. This is Kodiak Cakes, flapjack and waffle mix. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. So, chocolate chip flavor is the best by far. I have actually in the cabinet dark chocolate flavor. Chocolate chip flavor, it's not just my favorite just because it tastes like it has chocolate chips in it. That's not why. It's because the actual flour and everything, the actual entire dry mixture itself tastes really, really good. Even as a batter. Like, I could eat the batter, it's that good. Now with the dark chocolate or the peanut butter Kodiak cake mix, not so much, just because I really don't know. It's more bland. This has like an oatmeal, very sweet sort of taste of the flour, when all the other ones like the dark chocolate and peanut butter really don't have that sort of sweetness that I want. So again, this is about 2 cups. This is 4 servings, but that's how much I ate of Kodiak cake and chocolate chip mixture. You can see in there. And what I'm going to add to that, I actually have to get in the fridge here. Woo! That was in front. The lid was in front. I'm going to heat the pan a little past medium, about on 6 out of the max it can go. So I'm going to add to that about, I think it's exactly a cup or a little more, about 1 cup of milk. It can be whatever milk you want, not picky about it. So again, the serving size is half a cup, and I use this measuring cup. It is half a cup. That is a serving. That's 1 serving. This is 2 cups worth. So that's 4 servings, and it does make quite a lot of pancakes. So to that, the final thing I'm going to add, all you do is just add the mix, milk, whatever percentage of fat milk, doesn't matter. 1 egg goes in. And then all we do is just scoop that away. Just mix it up, and it takes just literally a few seconds. And you will have a very thick batter. And of course, it will thicken up. The more you let it sit, if you let it sit in whatever, you put it in a bowl, whatever, the longer you let this batter sit, it will get slightly thicker. Just slightly, not by much. So that kind of slow drip is what I'm looking for. So if you're using just the half cup serving, then use 1/4 of a cup of milk, and then maybe you still do a whole egg. It'd probably be a little eggy, but that's what seems to work for me. And oh my gosh, I could just eat that. I'm not going to. I do off camera. If we weren't live streaming, I would definitely eat that. So then, semi-sweet dark chocolate chips. Just a few get poured in there. That's not even a tablespoon, which is a serving. And then we top, once that's done cooking, we actually have sugar-free maple syrup made by Maple Grove Farms. Oh, there's a camera over here. This has 5 calories for 2 tablespoons and 24 servings total. This is about 180-ish calories in this whole bottle of syrup. Oh gosh, always go with sugar-free if you can. I know there are some sugar-free brands out there, but I definitely do not recommend going full maple syrup with all the calories and everything. If you can, just use sugar-free. It tastes the exact same. Of course, it's a little thinner, but you know, I'm going to mix these chocolate chips in, and then we're going to get to cooking. The pan is hot. I can feel it radiating on my hand. Hi, Una. Oh, yeah? Say hi. Okay, bye. Then I'm gonna put this up real quick, this whisk, and we'll get right back to it. Actually, no, we don't need to. We'll use that to pour it right in. So, this way. Honey, you can't get in that. Here, go away, honey. Here, go in there. Start with the dishes real quick. Okay. Alright, got the dishes going. Now we're going to add this right in. If you saw that, I'm sincerely sorry. So, I know I am going to have trouble lately when I've been making the batter thick. For some reason, when they're ready to flip, for some reason they like to fall apart. So some of these are probably going to fall apart a little bit, but they still all cook perfectly. They'll just be a little misshapen. The whole mess on the pan will be cleaned right up in a few seconds. So I've added, let me pick up the tripod, I've added the batter, and I'm just letting it cook now. It's been preheated. This pan has been preheated for like, what, 6 minutes now, so yeah, we will, now we'll get to cooking. Just gotta wait. This is the fun part, we're just waiting. And I'm not kidding when I say this, that, let me talk to you guys instead of talking to Pancakes. Kodiak cake, if you want good protein pancakes or something sweet, the chocolate chip is where it's at. Again, not because it has chocolate chips in it, but because the dry mixture, the flour, and whatever else they add, the flavoring, is awesome. When you do the peanut butter or the dark chocolate, it's very bland. It's very bland. I'm not a huge fan, but these, oh man. So, give these guys a flip. That one's going to be a little bit fun. You don't have to be perfect at all. These will all cook up like wonderfully, no matter the mess you make. So that, and these take seconds. So it's however many servings you want. If you do one serving, it's 1/4 cup of milk, 1 egg if you want. You don't have to add the egg, that's totally optional. But I mean, these things just cook up so fast and so nicely. So we're gonna let's do this one over here. If I can. There we go. So there we are. We got our giant pancakes cooking up. And total calorie-wise, this is about 900 calories. So it is very calorically dense. However, you get a lot of protein, and it's very filling. So yeah, this one's done. And you can tell when they're done too. Very easy to tell. They're not super hard to. You touch them. If they feel doughy on the inside, they bounce back like you're touching a water bed. They're definitely not done. If you touch them and they're a little firm, they're definitely done. That one's done. And believe me when I say that these make a lot. They make a lot of pancakes. 4 servings is quite a bit. That's done. Probably going to finish out the batter on this. Hi, Una. Oh gosh, we're going to make a really tiny one. So I was making so much more. I'd say 4 or 5 days ago, and previous to that, previous day, that day as well. When I'm stuttering so bad, I was sorry, eating batteries. So I was getting so many pancakes to the point where my plate was full, and I realized that I was just putting so much milk in it that I was just getting a lot of very thin batter. I've been putting less milk in it, and of course I get less pancakes, but they're thicker and they're more fluffy. Here, honey, hop out. Here. So I'm here eating pancake batter, and we're letting these pancakes finish up. And you just want to take everything in the kitchen. That's what 1-year-olds do. You can smell them. They might be a little bit burnt. Probably let them go a little too long. Oh, no, that's perfect. And we actually had zero trouble getting these pancakes to flip. This morning and a few days, I'd say 2 days in a row before that, I was having trouble flipping them. They were just kind of falling apart. The middle would split, and then the batter on top that would sit when they were first cooking would just spill into that hole. But they kind of reform, and you can flip them that way. They're a little messy, but that's the name of the game. So these pancakes are finishing up. Overall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 7, 3 here, and then 2 over here on the plate. And that is really it. So Kodiak cake, protein pancakes. Very, very good. You get about 56, 60 grams total of protein. Now for me, it's not super calorically dense because I work out, and you can burn some calories, and then what, you're down to like, you say you burn 200 calories in a workout, then technically you lost 200. So we could say that's 700 calories for breakfast because you burnt 200. Pancakes are done. Ooh. Hey, come here. That was hot. So, this is 4 servings. This is what you get. And we'll top that with maple syrup, and that will be it. So, hope you guys liked the live stream. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. And we'll do another live stream. So, those pancakes, that huge stack of pancakes has so many less calories than real pancakes. And then there you go, and packed full of protein. And it doesn't taste like protein. I forgot to mention that. These pancakes have no protein flavor in them whatsoever. They use a some sort of protein flour, and it doesn't taste like protein. Finally, I can enjoy pancakes without them tasting like protein. So, hope you guys liked it. If you did, stay tuned for the next Cooking with Joe live stream.